Hey guys, welcome to Beer Brothers Incorporated. I'm so excited to be on this channel and to be starting this channel. My name is Alexander Ramsey and this is my friend Ethan.
I'm Ethan, I'm just here, but I have the better beard.
Yes, he does. I'll agree with that for the moment, up until my beard grows back in. Um, for the moment, I will be doing um, a collection of songs, and that's what we're going to be reacting to. So can you explain exactly what the channel is for?
So essentially, we are just reacting to songs, and what we do is we have a couple different categories. We look at if it's Christian or not Christian, and then we will pick a genre, and within that genre we will pick an artist, and then with that artist we will pick one of their songs. One we might have listened to, one we probably haven't heard, but we will be reacting to it, and there's really nothing specific, it's all random.
Yeah. So for our first one, um, as we gain viewership, and as the channel expands, we would love for you guys to comment down below and actually go ahead and tell us what songs you would like to hear us react to. But for the first one, we did a number generator of 1 and 2, and we came out with a Christian uh, um, category, and then we did a number generator for genres of Christian music. And we came up with Christian reggae, which is not something I've ever heard. Have you heard of Christian reggae?
I assume that since reggae is a thing, there has to be a Christian version because,
Yeah.
people in Jamaica like
yeah.
there's also Christians in Jamaica.
Yeah, I've heard reggae songs individually. I've never heard of a Christian reggae song. But this is going to be interesting. The artist we boil down to is Chevelle Franklin, and the album that we're looking at is 24K Gold Mega Mix album, which was released in 2005, and the song that we're going to be looking at is No One in the World, and that's what we'll be reacting to first.
Sounds interesting. I wonder if she's related to Aretha.
Aretha Franklin? Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll have to see about that. Maybe do some research while for next time we do a video. We'll probably recap a little bit of research we did, because I'm pretty sure our first impressions are not going to be entirely correct right out of the blue. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the screen where you can actually see the song that we'll be playing, and we're going to be hoping for the best. So let's see.
It's funny how the first thing that pops up is Rastafari.
Rastafari? Yeah, I mean, that's prevalent for the culture. So...
I just want to say, I hear that they are Christians who smoke weed. If that is true, I would love to know.
Yes, I actually did a class project on Rastafari a couple of semesters ago, and even though that's part of it, that's not the only thing that's part of it. They have their own belief of where the Ark of the Covenant is supposed to go, who Jesus is, especially who Solomon is. They don't paint Solomon in the same light as Christianity does. And the Queen of Bathsheba is also painted differently. The whole story is different within the culture. So it'll be interesting to hear what Chevelle Franklin song "No One in the World" says. And I will be doing closed captions are unavailable, so we're gonna have to really listen. Ready?
Yeah.
this is not Christian in the same way that some people might view it. If you know what I mean.
Honestly, I don't.
I feel like this is more of like, I'm getting the vibe that this particular song, I'm not sure if her other songs are, even though she herself might be a Christian or following the Rastafari religion, which is, I don't consider that Christianity. But, Google has a different mind. But I believe that this song, even though it may be, the artist may be religious, the actual song is not. Just based on the lyrics.
I might have to disagree with you here for a second, because there sounds like I'm getting a little bit of Christian themes, but I'm also digging back into when I watched an episode of South Park, and and Cartman was trying to get a platinum record, and the way that he thought he would do it is join the Christian world. And they don't give platinum, it ended up being like a purple disc.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that he did was he took like regular lyrics and then added Jesus to it to make it sound Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say that she might be talking to her God in a sense, but adding baby to make it more relatable to the world, because not everybody is going to be Rastafari, and not everybody's going to be Christian, but sometimes you can bring in these themes and connect them to the world, so that way people can sympathize with you.
Okay. I mean, if there's portions of the song. The beginning of the song kind of sounds like any pop hit that you might find about trying to find love in the world and not finding it, but then finding this one person, and no one in the world but you can, carry me or do things to me. And even though that portion, the chorus itself, if you take out the word baby out of it, definitely sounds more of like a Christian song.
Exactly.
Because we do have a song, Christianity has a song talking about how God holds the whole world in his hands, and so definitely something to be considering. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of this. So I feel like I was might be been a little bit more correct in thinking that this is about an actual lover versus about God, but
I'm gonna have to counter you on that because if you think about everything she said within, I guess that would be the bridge because like it was its own separate thought. It
Yeah.
didn't flow with the chorus, and it didn't seem like its own verse.
yeah,
Um, I heard things in there that like made me think that she's talking to God, but like she's talking to God as though like a lover.
you're reminding me a lot of the oh my gosh, the I don't know what the movement is called, but the aspect that Beyonce songs are all Christian songs and they should be sung to God. That's what you're reminding me of.
I wouldn't say that she's calling God her lover, but like using the idea of a lover.
In Christian theology, God is supposed to be our groom, and we, the Church of Christ, are supposed to be the bride. So I have no offense to that. There's a difference, though, between worshiping God and having a Christian song in which you worship God, and having a song in which you're talking about the lover that you feel is like someone that you would never, no one else in the world will fulfill that love. And the portions of the songs that this song particularly that I'm thinking about is the parts where it says, "Oh, I won't leave you alone, baby." That's coming from her own perspective, not from God's perspective. And in a sense, if this was a song worshiping God, I would say that it was coming from God's perspective, where she would say, "Oh, I know you won't leave me alone," but that's not what it says. What it said.
Yeah, but like I'm sensing like I'm picking up on themes. It doesn't have to be. I know that when we think of Christian songs, we think of like praising God, or like worshiping, or like things that aren't related to the world.
Yeah.
But I will say, one of the bands I like, Skillet, they a lot of their songs nowadays aren't praising or worshiping God. You'll hear it every now and then.
So I would
but
consider that to be a Christian band, but not necessarily some of the songs being Christian.
They have Christian themes. So like I might be overreading this, but there was some Christian themes in there like never leaving. There's only like one person that like does this, and maybe she is talking. Maybe she is talking to a lover. Maybe she's like using this reference to God, but she's manifesting it to be worldly. The fact that it does fall as a Christian song, though, I wonder if it's because she's considered a Christian artist within the community, and
Yeah, I mean, the Skillet is considered a Christian artist, and I mean, by the Christian community at least. I've met quite a lot of people that don't recognize that Skillet is a Christian band.
A lot of Christians do say, though, that Skillet is of the devil.
That too. There's definitely division. But, and that's what I mean, is that I'm not saying that this particular artist is not a Christian, or that this song cannot be considered a Christian song. What I'm saying is the content of the song is not necessarily praising God, and therefore I would consider it to be an homage to God. I would say it is a song that could be put under a Christian label because she is a Christian artist, and that's what, and because of that, that's why it's on there. But the song itself is about a lover. But we can agree to disagree on that.
I mean, it's still a good song all the way around.
Yes, I do. I like the beat. The beat is nice and simple. Yeah, the instruments are nice. I'll have to look up maybe some of the instruments. But there's definitely a guitar and a hand drum.
I like the way the drum drops from time to time, and the guitar takes over to carry on the 4x4 beat.
Mm-hmm.
And that 4x4 beat by the guitar is literally just one strum at a time at times. And so I do like that. I like the flow of the song. Sometimes the words stop and then wait for a little bit, a couple beats, and then they continue. Um, it's a very nice one. Would I listen to it over and over again? Probably not. Will I listen to it again? Maybe. I do like it. It's a pretty nice message.
I think I'd have to be in the mood to listen to something like this. Like, there's, there's just, I don't feel like I could listen to it frequently, but like, there are times where I can just vibe with the melodies and the harmonies and like feel good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was the reaction for this song, and I really am hoping that you guys enjoyed that. We'll go ahead and quickly switch back to just us.
Yeah, that was a good song actually. Definitely not something we've ever actually heard before. Um, I believe that, as you see, we will not always agree on on interpretations and what the different songs are. Some of us may like a song, or one of us may like a song that the other may not, but that's not what matters. What matters is that we're friends and we react to music videos and music in general, and we'll create videos for your enjoyment and hopefully for you to find new music. I'm not sure how many people listen to Javel, but
I feel like this is a good time to just like vibe, you know, be decent human beings for once.
yeah,
Like we can enjoy music together. We may not agree on the politics of it, but you know, it's always fun because we hear different things and we react in certain ways,
yeah.
and that's what makes us human, right?
Yep, that's what makes us human. Alright, well, Beard Brothers Incorporated, out.